Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost, Axis and Allies Anniversary, the United Kingdom. They have a tech token, so let's resolve that. Oh, look at there, 6. Alright, the British think they want to try, decisions. The British think they want to try breakthrough chart 1. See what happens. Number 3, paratroopers. All right, let's see what paratroopers does for the British. Take away their research token. All right, let's have a look at the rule book. Here we go, paratroopers. Each of your bombers can act as a transport for up to 1 infantry, but it must stop in the first hostile territory it enters during a turn and drop off the infantry, ending its combat movement. The bomber may still attack during the conduct combat phase, but it cannot make a strategic bombing run in a turn that it transports an infantry unit. The infantry unit may retreat normally to a friendly adjacent space during combat. So, a bomber can act as an air transport. It has to stop in the first zone it comes to. Okay. I don't think that will have any effect on our battle plans. So let's proceed. The British had 25 pounds in the bank. They spent 2 to repair the damage to the industrial complex, 7 on a transport, 10 on a fighter, 3 on an infantry, and save 1. There are going to be 2 combats this time. 1 sea and 1 land. These 2 fighters, this bomber and this destroyer, are going to come down here and attack the Italian fleet. That's a bomber, 2 fighters, and a destroyer going against a battleship, 2 cruisers, and a destroyer. And then over here, the British in Karelia are going to attack the Germans in the Baltic states. The British up there have 6 infantry, 2 artillery, and 3 tanks. They are going to be supported by these 2 fighters from Norway, which can go into the Baltic Sea, 1, 2, and the fighter from the United Kingdom, which goes 1, 2, 3, and then can land up there, either Karelia or Finland, either one. In the Baltic states, the Germans have 5 infantry. I believe that is 2 panzers and 2 fighters. So, let's do the land combat first. And I better use the battle board for that one. So let's get these guys here. Three tanks, 2 artillery. So I'm gonna break a chip here. I'm just going to put 2 chips over here for the artillery supported infantry, and then the other 4 go over there to 1. And then we've got 3 fighters coming to get in on the action. Okay, then the Germans. 2 Panzers, 2 fighters, and 5 infantry. Okay, here we go. 4 infantry at a 1. And there is 1 hit. And now we have 2 artillery and 2 infantry at 2s. There is 1 hit there. Now we've got 3, is that 2 or 3 tanks? 3 tanks and 3 fighters. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. That hurt the German pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so 2, 3, 5 Germans defend. 1, 2 hits. 2 hits in defense. So, kill 2 of those infantry. Those go off. Okay. 2 Panzers defend for 2 more hits. And then 2 fighters for 1 more hit. Okay. And the British are going to press the attack. So that was 3 at 2. Nothing. 6 at 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. More than enough. Okay, so 1 Panzer defends. There's a miss. 2 fighters for 1 hit. Okay, so take off the remaining British infantry. Now, at least for the time being, we'll have to see what happens later on. But for right now, Baltic States is liberated and returned to control of the Soviets. So that's the Soviets up 1 from 27 to 28. Germans down 1 from 29 to 28. All right, now we'll do the sea battle. So we have a destroyer at 2, miss. We have 2 fighters, 1 hit, which, well, hang on a minute, the Italian will decide in a second, and the bomber, miss. the single hit the Italian will take on the battleship. Okay, now we have a fighter or destroyer defending for a miss. 2 cruisers defend. Misses. Battleship defends for 1 hit, which the British will kill their destroyer. And they're going to press the attack. So 2 fighters for 1 hit, which the Italian will take on his destroyer and the bomber. Another hit, which the Italian will take on a cruiser. Okay, destroyer defends. That is a miss. So the destroyer is dead. 2 cruisers defend for 2 hits, which the British will take on the 2 fighters. And one of those cruisers is dead. The battleship defends. That is a miss. All right, the British are going to retreat. They only have their bomber left, so the bomber non-combat moves back to the UK. The Italians have 1 battleship and 1 cruiser surviving. So the British cut the Italian fleet in half. Yeah, we'll see what happens after that. All right, non-combat. The infantry up here in Finland will move 1 space over to Karelia. And oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the fighters. I got a non-combat move them, the British fighters from the land battle. The 2 that came from Norway, are going to fly back there. The 1 that came from the UK will land in Karelia. And the carrier never did move. The fighters that went down flew off of the carrier. So the carrier is going to stay where it is. Okay, that's that. Place units. The transport, we're going to put here with the carrier. Infantry in here. And fighter in here. Well, you know what? I forgot a non-combat. The fleet over here. Battleship, cruiser, and 3 transports, 1 2 spaces over to there. So those 2 will move onto the card. Just to keep everybody together. Okay, that's that. Collect money. The British are sitting there at 24. They saved 1. I don't think the British are getting any bonus. No, no, and no. So, 25 for the British once again. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.